right, let's get started. Mikey, did you hear some strange noises?
No, JJ, I didn't hear anything. Let's go as fast as we can to our village.
What? Mikey, are you seeing this too?
You seem really tense. Nothing's wrong with us.
Mikey, look at the back. You have a completely flat village behind you.
What? How is that even possible? That boulder destroyed our village! It made our village completely flat, and there's nothing we can do about it.
This is the first time we've encountered something like this. It's really very strange looking. Literally, all the houses, the farms, the well, everything has gone flat. This rock rolled through the village and made it like this. We need to make some decisions and bring it all back.
JJ is totally right. We have to do something and help the village.
I really hope we can find a solution to this problem. We should try to do that.
Oh, this is a really big problem for all of us.
Mikey, look, there's some kind of mutant zombie out there. It's probably the one that dropped the rock on our village.
That's just awful. It's an incredibly big mutant zombie. It wants to destroy us.
Run away from him and don't let him catch you. That will be the easiest thing to do. We have to come up with some kind of plan to get everything back. Otherwise, there's no way we can rebuild the village.
I understand you perfectly well, but it can't be done that way. We have to solve everything quickly.
We have a little time before that zombie attacks us. Even then, it will be too late, and we'll have to decide something.
JJ, we need to keep ourselves safe somehow. Why don't we try building something? I don't want that mutant to attack us. That would be just unbelievably horrible.
Yeah! Let's make 2 poles. He definitely won't be able to climb up here. I can't believe something like this is happening to us in our village. We need to find out more about what's even going on. This is our only chance. If we can't solve anything, our village will continue to be flat.
I certainly have a plan, but it's really very strange. Can't we try to put the houses back together somehow on our own?
I don't even know how to do that. If you did, you could try. But as you can see, even zombies are jumping on these buildings. He doesn't care about that. You can't see any of the villagers. Maybe they're all inside these houses.
If they are inside these houses, then we should solve this whole problem as soon as possible. We should talk to them and find someone to help us. That would be really cool.
Yeah, that's a really good plan. I hope we can do it. We can't help right now because we don't know how to solve it. I don't have any ideas. The whole problem is that each of us is doing incredibly badly. I want to get this whole thing over with as soon as possible.
The zombie is really getting angrier and angrier. Are we sure we can escape from here?
I think we'll have to fall through the door of one of the houses.
If there was really big trouble here, it will be very easy to find out. I want to solve all these problems as quickly as possible and forget about them once and for all.
Each of us is making the most of finding out about all this now. We should spend much more time and effort to solve this problem.
JJ, is the zombie leaving? Has he stopped being interested in our village?
Oh no! He probably wants to gain some blocks to get up to us. Now that could really be dangerous. If he does, jump through the door right away.
Oh, that really doesn't look good. I hope he doesn't know how to climb blocks.
Anyway, we have to escape from here somehow. We have to do it.
JJ, he's really doing it. I can't be here anymore. I'm leaving.
Mikey, wait a bit. Maybe he won't be able to get in. He jumped right in. I don't even think so. This is very, very bad.
JJ, look at us. We've gotten really flat too.
It does look weird, Mikey, but we've really gotten flat. I guess because of the height from where we fell, we got pushed down a little bit. Anyway, we should know something about this village. Maybe someone will help us and give us some useful information. Just a little bit.
Look, JJ, the villager has gotten a little lower too. Apparently it's the effects of the stone attack.
Villager, we really need help. We have to decide how do we get everything back. Don't you have any ideas? Because we really don't know what exactly to do.
Oh, right, witch. I mean, she can use magic on our whole village.
A witch then? If we can catch her and find her, that would be really cool. I really hope she can help us after all this.
Her house is on the mountain. That's probably where the rock came from.
Let's think she's okay and she'll be able to use her magic to rebuild the whole village, Mikey. Anyway, we need to get out of here. Villager, here are some apples for you. Open that hatch for us as quickly as you can. We have to get out and find the witch. She can restore everything here. We must find her as soon as possible.
We can really get out. It's unusual to walk like this.
Anyway, we must restore our condition as soon as possible. We can't walk like this all the time. It would be just awful.
I still can't believe that a zombie dropped such a big rock on the village. It rolled over it and made it flat. It's just awful.
It happens too, Mikey. We have to solve this problem very, very quickly. I will trust that we can find the witch and she will help us, without assignments of any kind.
It's a witch. She'll tell us to help her or bring her something.
Anyway, We'll have to do it if she wants us to. We just don't really have a choice. It's all up to her. It's up to her to save the village.
I understand. That's why we'll act quickly and quietly. She still has to help us. She must restore us to normal size. That's the only way we'll be fully effective.
I hope she will listen to us and save the village, because this is just total destruction. I can't find any other words. The whole village is on the verge of destruction.
If the witch's magic is so powerful, she'll have to help the villagers. They're in a terrible situation. We have to solve the whole problem.
Friends, but before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to us and give us likes. Your support is very important to us.
The more likes you put, the more cool videos we'll have. And of course, your activity will help us a lot with the flat village.
Mikey's right. We can only rebuild it because of your activity. Phew, that was really hard, but we managed to get out of the mine. Now our task is very, very easy. Go back to the village and find the witch.
The witch's house has always been on the mountain. We need to go there first.
Apparently, the zombie couldn't catch up with us and just left. It's really very, very cool. Anyway, if the zombie is already gone, it won't bother us. That's good. Each of us should do our best to save our village. We've lived here a very long time to leave things as they are. Each of us has put in our own efforts, time, our own interest in this. We can't just leave this village. It's too important to us, Mikey.
I understand you perfectly. I really hope the witch will help us. I really hope the zombie didn't attack her and destroy her. Then that would be a problem.
Our job is to get her out and show her what happened. She should have noticed, though. Either way, we have to resolve this issue. Who if not us? Mikey and I are the real heroes of the village. We'll find a way out of any situation. Each of us will really be able to solve all the problems and reach the very end of this challenge.
JJ, look! This must be the witch's house. It's flat, too. Apparently a real rock fell on her house and made it like that. The witch could be inside.
If she might be inside, we need to call her as soon as possible. Witch, come out here!
Maybe she can't hear us. Or did the monster get to her after all? So many questions. I just can't deal with it all, JJ.
Witch, come out as soon as you can. We really do need you badly. The village is in danger.
Mikey and JJ, what happened? Why am my house flat?
Witch, don't you know anything about the situation? A huge rock has passed through the village. It turned all the houses, all the villagers flat. We must do something to help and save them all.
That's why we came to you, so that you can fix everything with your magic. That would be really cool. We want to save all the houses and all the villagers.
That looks really terrible. I can certainly do that. It's really easy. But you'd have to get that huge rock back up the mountain.
Back on the mountain. That's unrealistically difficult. We can't do it like that.
We certainly can't move the huge rock right back to you. I don't even know how it could be done.
It would either be really hard or just impossible. I'm leaning toward just impossible for now, Witch. You have to save the village.
Like I said before, the stone will be needed on the mountain. You must complete one challenge and find 2 tools to help you move it.
Pass some kind of test? We don't have time for that. Just rebuild everything.
Mikey, apparently we have no other choice. We should just listen to her and do as she asks. There's no other way. Every one of us knew what we were getting into. Guess we'll just have to listen to the witch.
Good. Here's your challenge. It's behind that mountain. If you pass it, go back to the rock and push as hard as you can. That's how you'll pass.
Excellent. At least we've been given some sort of plan. Now we have to act on it.
It turns out we have to go through all of this.
When we can get through this, our ancients should be doing very well. I hope we can solve this problem. It is really very important to all of us. Each of us is trying to do our best for this village. So we will pass this test.
I don't think it will be difficult. We just have to do things carefully.
The first thing we need to do is to build a bridge to this challenge. Then we can start to pass something. We definitely don't need to go there without it.
Only then can we solve all our problems, and of course we can reach the very end. I don't know how we're going to push this rock, but I guess we have to try.
She said we'll have some tools, most likely the ones that push the rock. I hope we can really quickly solve all these problems once and for all.
Each of us is doing our best to get through all of this. There's a sufficiently easy challenge here, it seems to me. We certainly can't waste very much of our time here. We'll just rest.
I really hope each of us can draw some conclusions, because if we don't, we'll be in big trouble. I want to solve everything as quickly as possible and forget about this problem of ours. We should just accept that it was there and forget it. I don't want to remember.
But we'll forget about it when we solve it, JJ. Not otherwise.
After all the villagers are hoping for us. They'll certainly be glad to have us.
Anyway, each of us is really trying to do something. When we pass this test, we'll have to find out how it happened.
I don't think anyone will be able to explain it all to us. Maybe they didn't see what was going on themselves. This is a really big problem. We just have to move on and on. We can get through this all very quickly.
The most important thing is not to fall down. If we fall down, we might fail this challenge.
That's the benefit, that we have become flat and can now move around like that.
Apparently there are chests there that really have something in them. We need to get there as quickly as possible. I want to see what's in there, because if it's something useful, that would be cool.
Let's see what's in there. It could be really good for us. It's a hooks. Now, we can hook onto something and get somewhere. This is a useful thing.
I really hope we can solve this problem quickly and pass this test. This is the end.
All that's left is to get a proper hook and reach the finish line. Yoo-hoo, we did it!
It really was easier than I thought it would be. We were able to pass this challenge. Now I'm wondering what's in that chest, JJ.
It must be what the witch sent us for. We'll have to take it all back. It doesn't matter what's in it. The most important thing is that we were able to pass the witch's test. Mikey, look, it's a powerful hammer. It can push anything you want.
So we're supposed to use this tool to push that huge rock? I like the sound of that idea.
It's really very strange, but since the witch said it, we'll have to believe her. We're done with this challenge and we've passed it. You and I are doing great. Now we can go back to the rock. We need to push it up the mountain somehow.
Then let's fly back with our hooks. It'll be much faster and more efficient.
We just have to solve our main problem somehow. Mikey, look at this. It really works. Mikey and I are pushing a huge rock with this hammer.
This is really something unique. It's just unbelievable. The power of these two hammers is just unbelievably big. Can we push something that big?
It's really the best tool I've ever seen. We are up to the task. I didn't even think it would be this easy. But as you can see, we almost got it back up the mountain.
When we do, the witch will help us save the whole village. We really did the impossible and managed to get such a big rock back on the mountain.
I hope we won't have more problems. I hope her magic will work. Phew, we did it. Now it's time to summon the witch. She has to do something about this. Hey, come on out. It's Mikey and JJ. We got your rock back here. Do something.
You did accomplish my task after all. That's really good news. We can rebuild the village. Only I'm going to need a little time. I will conjure and lift this huge stone.
JJ, look! She's actually triggering some kind of magic. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen something like that. Witches are very powerful magicians. I really hope to see something unbelievably cool. How is she going to solve this problem? Whoa! She actually lifted that huge rock with her magic alone.
She can even spin it any way she wants. It's just incredibly cool looking. We have to watch her.
Be careful. I don't want to crush you accidentally. Get away from my house.
Apparently, she's going to do something weird with her house. Let's have a look at it, shall we?
I don't think she knows what to do at all. Although, her magic amazed me.
She wants to drop that rock right on her house, but it's only gonna get more flat. Maybe I'm missing something, but let's see what happens. What if she surprises me?
You just don't know how it works. This is my magic, and only I know how to do what needs to be done. I can save the whole village that way. Bring everything back to the way it was.
Show me as quickly as you can what's going to happen there. Will your house appear completely? That would be really cool.
Look at that! Her house is no longer flat, friends. That means the witch will be able to rebuild all the houses in the village and all the villagers that way. Even Mikey and me.
That's just unbelievable. I'm getting scared of the witch now. Have you seen her powers? She could beat anyone here right now.
It's really weird, but we want to be normal too. Drop the rock on us.
First of all, let her help our village. We have to save it together.
Mikey's right. Witch, we should go through every house and rebuild it. Everyone will be happy about it. Let's do it right now.
JJ, look! Together we could rebuild the whole village and of course bring everything back to the way it was. That's just incredibly cool. All the villagers are happy about our victory. It's just unbelievably cool.
Yes, we were able to win and really solve the problem. But if it wasn't for the witch, there wouldn't be anything here. She played a major role and showed herself to be a real protector of the village. We'll have to thank her for her work and give her lots of diamonds.
I I totally agree with you, JJ. She has done a much more important job than even us. That's why the feast should be in her honor. We should have fun and be happy about it all.
The village has fully recovered. There's nothing left of the old devastation.
Villagers, this will never happen again. All the houses will stand as they were. We really did a good job. We helped to completely rebuild the village.
We were able to pass the test and bring the stone back to the mountain. I hope it doesn't fall down again. Because another time, we will know what to do, and we will be ready for it. Anyway, the villagers are going to have a party now. We'll have to go do our chores.
Get as many diamonds as you can, JJ. We'll go hide them and go back to the village. We'll dance until the night, have fun, and eat lots of cookies.
And at the very end, we'll go and watch cartoons and, of course, have a rest. I really hope you enjoyed our adventure. It was quite interesting. So, friends, I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Yes, friends. Goodbye, everyone. Take